couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
These guys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Ready?
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Down. Blue, 32. Smash, red.
Young working from the gun. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready. 45, white, blue, striker. Red, yellow. Ready?
1st down, Young. Running right side by McMillan. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's go now. Cut.
Quick throw on Yankuyo. It's McMillan. And they stop him before he can reach that marker. And now we've got a penalty flag out too. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
Ready. 6, mega, yellow, 20, set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Fits him through the middle. And this one won't get there. It looks good, but the stop is made just before he can get the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll go, Judkins. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Cut 19. Ready, ready.
2nd down pass play coming. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 around to Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2.
Throwing off the play fake.
At the 42-yard line.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. Taking And he set up with first and goal after that INT.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, they'll put that opposing offense right back out there, steal really from that interception.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 4 yards on the play, Brock, and now we've got ourselves a 4th and goal.
Here we go.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Come on, set. Black 40. 10 cycles. Black shot. Ready?
They're going for it, Young. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Dragons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Golden Eagles, nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
To the sideline, it's secured by London. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
They weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Prime Time. Still a 1-possession game in the early stages. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They've got it first to begin the fray. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives him a first down.
From the great to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Pack the 50. Pack the 50. Come on. Come on. Set.
They are throwing it again. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Bronco 80.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warrior 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. He got it! Interception! Trevin Wallace has it! And the Dragons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready?
On the pistol, here's Junkins. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go.
Another one for Junkins. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go.
Short pass brought in. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for a first down. Handoff now to Judkins. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he is in. Touchdown. The Dragons parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense to the line. Here we go.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. And Oliver there to make the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. And the second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Wow, wide open here. Complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. First and 10 from the 43.
Ready? Johnny Lions.
Back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And they were in their defensive meetings this week. That's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Takes the second down snap. They want him again. He goes down again. These guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, 5, 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had. Brought 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring out fourth down. The Golden Eagles getting their punter out there. Looking to return from the 29. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
You know, these returners, they walk such a fine line. You got to have bravado. You certainly got to have confidence, but you can't be reckless as that ball gets punched out with the returner trying to do too much. That almost ended up on the wrong side of the highlight reel.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready. Red. Yellow 45. White. Set.
It's Young to throw here on first. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's good for a Columbus first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set. Ready. Field. Black. Blackboard. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
That's another
38.
Columbus first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun handoff here for Dunkins. And they surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
25-yard line.
Timeout taken by the offense. They're second.
Brings up second.
And they still have
and
one in their
9.
pocket for what's left of this half.
6. Mega.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
6. Drill green. Set.
Young to throw it. He's got it in the red zone. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Dicker connects there. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
Starting the half with Robinson. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now they really manageable second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Ready.
On second down, Robinson. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He gets it to Rice. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 20 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up first down.
That's good for a Rio first down. It's a gain of 20.
Here's a throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. This is caught inside the 15. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 37. That's another Rio first down.
From the red zone on first. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Golden Eagles cut the lead down to 10.
Golden Eagles 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's second and 14. Quarterback run here. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. 3 yards almost gets him back to even, but it's going to be third and 11 now.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
On third down, it's Young. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And then a brilliant player off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Brought in right side by McMillan. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Come on, Jack.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Drill green. Down. Black. 95. Hut, hut.
Rush coming for Young. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. That means first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready up.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Slide through. Ready?
Here's Young to throw. Another one caught by Coleman. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
4 yards. Complete to Keon Coleman. 10 yards on the pickup.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
At the 22-yard line.
Let's ready.
Hand off to the up back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Running the draw here with Judkins. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Dragons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Dragons take a 3-possession lead.
24. Golden Eagles 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a real
1st down. Play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Oh, no, they get him yet again.
the 2nd down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Judkins running between the tackles. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Down.
Another game to Judkins. He does it. Touchdown. The Dragons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Dragons make it a 24-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st down and 10. They're on the 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives him the first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. He's going to throw it again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. Incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He finds it beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. Just like that.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Sticking to the air here. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
All in left side. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Ready? On the give, here's Judkins. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A give left side, Judkins. Running in the red zone. And that is a touchdown! The Dragons continue piling it on here in the fourth. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dragons continue piling on to this lead.
38, Golden Eagles 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here, coming for the shotgun.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range.
That's good.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
32-yard line.
Hey, King, run. Gotta be lying.
Throwing from the gun here. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Guys.
3rd.
Third and long for him here. Finds a seam down the middle. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
50 Bison. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here's Judkins on first down. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. 60.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Columbus. Dragons moments away from a 2-0 start. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Down. Ready.
Judkins out the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives him a first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's across midfield.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Set.
To the ground they go with Judkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
52 blasted. Yellow. Set.
And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that makes it 4th down. The Dragons getting their punter out there. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin